Joke's on you. I powdered another one of my ribs so I could kill summons. I've in
I
fact
only
got
have
no ribs.
I have 1.5 ribs left. Beware.
I can suck my own dick. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Justin, and we are here for, well, in this recording session we will be doing the last 3 episodes to catch us up to the point. It's funny I say catch us up. Catch Justin up to the last point that I was at in Fate, and then we'll be going back to the regular recording schedule of Fate. So, I hope you all enjoyed this rush through of the series.
Nice little speed run.
Yes, where you've figured out that Lancer was your favorite character.
Yes.
But yeah, how about you go ahead and remind us of what happened last time?
If I recall correctly, last time was the follow-through of a slight rules change that the servants cannot engage each other in combat until Caster has been eliminated. Because there was a mass amount of kidnappings and actual problems going on. But I think the big thing was the use of magic and not hiding it.
Yeah. Yeah, because that was the problem, because Caneth, I think, has a huge concern for that. Actually, no. Shoot. Tokamine?
Yes.
Oh, God. No, I think I'm combining two people's names together. I think I'm combining the two people who are allied's names together. Well, maybe that works. Maybe that's like their, oh,
That's
God.
their ship name.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what was Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's little nickname when they were together. No, it was Ben Affleck. Bennifer, that's right. That's their Bennifer. So, yeah, but that's not where we were last time.
No, because last time we were in a forested area in pursuit of Caster.
Sort of incorrect.
And it
though.
was like a crazy fight with like tentacly stuff, and it ended with the episode ended with both Lancer and Saber back-to-back fighting.
I mean, the pedantic in me wants to point out that they weren't chasing Caster, really. Caster came to them to attack them.
That could very well be the case.
It is. Do you not remember the castle?
Yes, but I remember them going there.
No, they were at the castle. Caster showed up in the woods outside the castle. Because that's why his wife...
I remember.
His wife and assistant ran the other direction to get away from this. And you also didn't mention Caneth.
No, I did not.
I mean, do you want to?
No, because I don't remember his part in the episode.
Oh, well, they're fighting in the castle?
Yeah, that's right, because it's him versus the mage for Revenge on the Tower. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it doesn't even have to be Revenge on the Tower. Remember, they're supposed to be fighting each other. It's the Grail War. But I mean, it's a lot of, submachine guns and T-1000s and...
Indeed, there's a lot of fun stuff going on.
See, that's why we do these recaps. Not so much to tell the audience, but also to remind ourselves.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, anything else you want to say before we get in?
No, I hope Caster gets to live a little bit longer, but I don't see him being much longer for the Grail War.
Alright. Sorry, I got confused for half a second because I was still thinking about Caneth. You said Caster, Caneth is a Magus. I just combined everything together. The world's a real blur today.
I get that. But we're here.
Alright,
we're doing it.
Yeah, I guess it's about time we just go ahead and get into it.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff.
You can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Madam. お急ぎを。マダム。
また新手の侵入者よ。ちょうど私たちが進む先にいる。このままだと鉢合わせするわ。
わかりました。
Oh, it's the kid with Berserker, I think.
マダム。
The kid with
やってくる
Berserker?
のは
Creepy bug
琴
guy.
峰綺麗よ。
Well, they just said who it was, so you already know you're wrong.
Yeah.
But also the fact I don't think that guy's a kid. He's a grown-ass man.
Yeah, whatever. Kid, grown-ass man.
I mean, it's not
Sometimes
really
those
a
things
whatever.
things.
This is even a pedantic issue. Waver is a kid. Well, Waver is a young adult. The guy with the bugs is a grown-ass man who took a huge sacrifice to save a kid.
You know what? It's okay, Mutt. Grown-ass man.
Brain, start working, please. I got more neurons firing in my mouth than I do in the rest of my head. But yeah, I mean, I guess this episode is starting us off with that everybody is in a fight, even the people who are trying to get away.
hmm
Great opening.
Yeah, that's a crazy beam of light. That's got to be an attack from Saber.
琴峰綺麗。
マイヤさん、あなたが桐粒から受けた命令は私の安全を確保することよね。
はい。でも。
でも何？あの男だけは絶対に桐粒のところへ行かせるわけにはいかない。そう思うわけ？
マダム。
Here we go.
偶然ね。全くもって同意見なのよ。私も。琴峰綺麗。おそら
I
く
mean, she already knows she's gonna die.
最悪の脅威
Yeah, she got nothing to lose.
It's been repeated multiple
ここ
times.
で私たち二人が食い止める。いいわね、マイヤさん。
申し訳ありません。が、お覚悟を願います。マダム。
ええ。私の心配はしなくていい。あなたはあなたの務めを果たして。桐継からの命令ではなく、あなた自身が必要と思っていることを。
はい。何か。
ううん。人間の心って不思議よね。
Yeah.
We already saw Maya making out with him, so we know what's going on there.
Yep. Don't like being shot?
I mean, that's the whole setup, remember? That we saw him pulling that gun out special
Yep.
last episode, or episode 4 last.
ハイドラグラムの自立防御を突破されただと。いやちん、奴の子供騙しのような攻撃に私が油断しただけだ。もっと早く。
I don't even know if it's the fact that that gun is that special, because he seems to be hitting one spot as much as possible to weaken it and then just fire through with a slightly higher caliber.
私の血を流すなと思い知らせてくれ。
No one makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody!
あれで奴もこいつの威力を理解しただろう。もう同じ攻撃は通用しない。次は渾身の魔力を注ぎ込んで防御してくるはずだ。いや、そうでやってくれなければ困る。
That is right. Deplete your energy.
Oh, you got me. I'm dead.
剣術か。
You about to die.
I mean, illusionary bullets would be a pain.
マヤさん、ダメ。
How do I get forearms that stop bullets?
Never watched John Wick, did you?
まだいけない。
女よ、意外に思うかもしれんが、私はお前を倒す目的でここ
Because I
にい
guess
る
the
わけでは
whole
ない。
most surprising thing about all this is that this is the guy who felt like
乙女きれ。
you couldn't
あ
do
なたの
anything.
目的は知っている。
Yeah.
だが叶わぬ
Everybody
相
else
談
has like special
あ
powers
な
and
た
shit,
の
and
笑み
he
や技
just
術
like
にまでたどり着くことは
watches.
私たちが阻みます。ここで。
マダム。
That's what gives him the edge, though. He doesn't
魔術
rely
使
on
い
it.
の達人です。ただの魔術でどうこうできる相手じゃない。
No, I mean that he clearly does have powers and shit.
私がキリツムから教わったのは車の運転ばかりじゃなくてよ。生きること、そして生き抜くこと。シャーピストレーベン。
That's cool.
I was like, clearly you've never watched Star Trek. Gripping your hands together makes it even a stronger punch.
Just a big old hammer fist.
お願い。
He's bringing the tree down.
That ass.
Stop watching?
Well, I mean, one of them got the shit kicked out of him, like, super hardcore. To the
Yeah.
point that she's coughing up blood. The other one was concentrating on the spell.
That's gonna hurt.
I guess my real complaint would be the fact that she has healing magic that she can do at range.
呆れるのを通り越して驚きだな。
あの魔導書だ。ランサム。奴の宝具がある限り、この戦局は変えられない。
なるほどな。そういうことか。だが、あの青病炭の手から本を叩き落とそうと思うなら、何はともあれ、この雑魚どもの壁を突破するしかないわけだ。
ランサム、この辺りで一か八か、賭けに出る気はないか。
根負けするようで尺だが、このまま雑魚とばかり遊んでいるのも芸がない。
Casser, the one with the weakest stats that we saw,
私が道を開く。
is
Yeah.
holding
た
these
だ
two
一度き
off.
りのチャンスだ。ランサー、 風を踏んで走れるか。
なるほど。造作もない。
末後の祈りは済みましたかな。さあ恐怖なさい、絶望なさい。武功の程度だけで覆せる数の差には限度というものがある。屈辱的でしょう。ハエもなければ誉れもない猛量たちに押しつぶされ失速して果てるのです。英雄にとってこれほどの恥はありますまい。その麗しき顔。
It's very confusing what the hell Caster's motivations really are.
I don't think Caster.
What does it mean? Because he wants to be with her, right? So why are you trying to kill her?
Yeah.
いざ覚悟。えぐれケイチャルガ。
That's a real mess now.
Yeah, now you can't heal that book? Or was that the other one? Yeah, more likely he hit the one that dispels magic.
Yep, it was dispelling magic.
いかがかな。今のセーバーに左手が戻れば、ま、ざっとこんなものというわけだ。
覚悟はいいな。ゲード。
Well, the dude has an obvious thyroid condition. I think anybody can see that.
Yes.
くだらん。私はこのような戦いをするために聖杯戦争に参加しているのではない。やつはどこだ。見つけたぞ。ドブネズミめ。
Okay.
まさかさっきと同じ手が通じるなどとは思ってはいるまいな。
He is not.
Nope, just lined the hall with C4.
貴様がこの私に一矢を報いたのは駆け引きでも奇策
Juggernaut.
でもなんで
I
も
would
な
have
い。
thought to done.
ただの不条理という名の偶
It would have been a very sound
そ
tactic.
っちが弱からせてやる。
I think technically we already tried that. The room that he filled with C4 was the first thing he did.
治癒で再生しながらつま先からじっくり切り刻んでやる。悔やみながら苦しみながら絶望しながら死んでいけ。そして死にながら呪うがいい。貴様の雇い主の臆病ぶりを、聖杯戦争を恥ずかしめたアインツベルをな。フェルボールメイサングイ、やはりそうきたかバカ。
悪あがきを。
Here's the bullshit and all that. I've seen this before and I don't really recall what happened.
Oh, nah.
どこまでも卑劣なやつ。ランサー、どうかしたのか。
我が主が危機に瀕している。どうやら俺を残してそちらの本丸に切り込んだらしい。
きっと私のマスターの仕業だ。ランサー、急ぐがいい。
Masters, am I right?
に向かえ。
Yeah.
What's the deal with airplane food?
かたじけない。
よい。我ら二人は騎士としての決着を誓ったのだ。共にその誇りを貫こう。
As we covered, he didn't teleport. Yeah, Just invisible.
全てはキリツグ
Plus, he
の
did
思い
that
通
in
り
front of
の運命
another summon, which implies that she knows that he's just invisible.
Yep.
坊やの起源は切断と結合、切ってつなぐ。破壊と再生と呼ぶにはいささかニュアンスが違う。一度切れて結び直した糸は結び目の部分だけ太さが変わるだろう。そんな風に不可逆の変質という意味合いを持っている。
What the?
この
Okay.
弾丸には坊やの肋骨を粉状にすりつぶして入れてある。これで撃たれた対象には坊やの起源が具現化する。こいつは魔術師には脅威だ。何しろこの弾丸に魔術で干渉すると、坊やの起源のせいで魔術回路が壊れてデタラメにつながる。魔術師として優秀であればあるほど魔術回路は暴走してショートする。当
Ah,
然相手は
okay.
再起不能だ。魔術師としても人間としてもね。これが坊やの霊装、起源弾だよ。
That's
全
why
部で
the
66
gun was so important.
大事に使うんだね。
Implying that if he didn't just kill Kaneth here, he may have also just made him no longer a mage.
Yeah. Pop one more in the head, man.
So really, this episode should have been called Magus Killer. Give it a double meaning.
Yeah.
今ここで貴様を串刺しにするのがどれだけたやすいか分かっていような。セイバーのマスターよ。
そういうことか。
俺のマスターは殺させない。セイバーのマスターも殺さない。俺も彼女もそのような形での決着は望まない。夢忘れるな。今この場で貴様が生きながらえるのは騎士王の高潔さゆえであったことを。
Joke's on you, I powdered another one of my ribs so I could kill summons. I've in fact
only
got
have-
no ribs.
I have
お前たち二人は
1.5
君は
ribs left.
決意を守る
Beware.
I can suck my own
私に
dick.
挑みかかってきたようだがそれは誰の意志だ。霊樹がない以上お前はアインツベルンのマスターではない。おそらくは器の守り手の役を負ったホムンクルス。そのようなものが戦いの前線に出るという愚行を犯すはずがない。重ねて問うぞ女。お前たちは誰の意志で戦った
Oh shit. I think I just figured something out, but I'll wait till the end.
キレイさん、キャスター、それにランサーとそのマスターも揃ってこの森から敗走しました。ほどなくセイバーが駆けつけます。我が主。
Plus, there's a drone flying overhead recording all this. It looks really bad.
Yeah.
Like you're just a priest just beating up two women.
なるほど。ちゃんと赤いのか。
Oh no, Wolverine attacked them.
Basically. The dude is like... I don't know why he's this
まさか
powerful.
この女たちは誰の指示を受けたわけでもなく独断で戦いを挑んできたのか。ありえない。エミやキリツグは私と同じ誰にも理解されず肯定もされない虚無なる男のはずだ。
Especially when we know this guy doesn't want anything. Or seemingly doesn't want
そうでなくて
anything.
はならない。
Yeah.
アイリスピール、アイリスピール、しっかりしてください。
She gonna die.
ダメだ。
Well, yeah, the difficulty of the one who's dying is the
キリツを
healer.
呼んできます。
Yes.
それまで頑張るのです。
キレイはここにいた敵は
逃げられました。あと少し早く私が駆けつけていればこんなことにはならなかったもの。
No, if you were a little bit faster, you would have seen it happen.
彼女も深手を負っていますが、命
Well,
に
not
別
like
状はありません。
Lancer.
それより
You
も
know,
あなたで
Lancer
す。
jumped in front of the
この出
bullets
血
and
量で
protected his master.
アイリスフィール。これは一体。
このアバロンはアイリが持っていてくれ。
でもこれは持ち主の傷を癒してくれる宝具なのよ。むしろ
Remember that thing from episode
いや
1?
本来の所有者であるセイバーがソウルに魔力を供給しない限り、サヤの効力は発揮されない。今後セイバーと行動を共にするのはアイリだからね。
We even commented how it would only work if King Arthur was
第二
around.
武装として体内に封じておくんだ。
We did.
But look, we've got King Arthur.
このことは他言無用だ。
That's sick.
もちろんセイバーにもね。
It's literally a Chekhov's gun. We set it up 7 episodes ago.
あなたに触れられた瞬間からアバロンの力を感じたわ。ありがとう、セイバー。
That's
ことに
cool.
綺麗。あの対向車は危険だわ。想像通り。それ以上に。
Face it though, I legit forgot this episode. I thought, oh man, did she die and I forgot?
はっきりしてるのは、彼をキリツグに合わせてはダメということだけ。でも、キリツグを守るのは私だけじゃない。そうよね、マイヤさん。
They're setting her up as like a Queen Guinevere situation.
二人でキリツグを守り抜こうね。
Nah, I don't think she's gonna cheat on her husband.
I don't think she's going to cheat on her husband either. I think
Oh.
if anything, what's going to happen is if she's alive at the end, and it's not just a, okay, you win, the servants go away. I could see them as a couple breaking up because you have the angle set up with the assistant to him. And I see the clear connection between her and Arthur.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna break up. And obviously, the only thing that ever stick with me about Guinevere is how she cheats on Arthur with Lancelot. So
yeah,
the thing I was gonna mention, I just figured out, and I might be doing this a second time, in that I think I'm remembering that people were correcting me about something that I got wrong.
Okay.
And I might be just like having the same moment of inspiration, and I'm about to say the same wrong thing that I said
Which
wrong
happened?
before. She said that she's a homunculus, which means, one, that she's an artificially created human. Created to protect the Grail vessel.
Yes.
Hold on, we'll come back in a second.
男性用のマスターが殺されかかってるんだからな。戦いにも品格が求められるのだ。
その申し出は承諾できない。
この令状を私に譲ってちょうだい。
ランサーはそんな殊勝なやつじゃない。
Oh, that's right. Your boy isn't as admirable as you think.
Bullshit.
Anyway, she's designed to protect the Grail vessel. I think the thing that I may have theorized before that I know people were telling me, no, you're wrong, was that I was thinking that maybe the Grail was the lineage of Jesus Christ, the bloodline.
Uh-huh.
But we've already gotten a comment that was telling us that it's not the Holy Grail. It's just called the Grail because it grants wishes.
Yeah.
But my revelation this time around is that their daughter is the Grail vessel.
Oh.
She's a homunculus. Wow, this is not me saying I think it's a fact. This is me theorizing.
No, so
She's a mother. She's a designed homunculus. What's her
don't think
one
it's
duty?
confirmed that she is a homunculus. He was asking if she was a homunculus.
No,
Because
they said it.
No. So he was theorizing if he was a homunculus or if she was a homunculus. Then he was surprised that she bled red.
I don't think there was
so.
a question anywhere in that.
No. So it wasn't a question. It was him trying to figure out why she was still fighting.
Oh, you're right. He says
he
you
told
are
her to
most
go.
likely a homunculus. I thought he
Yes, and
said it
then
with. I thought he said it with like confidence.
no, because what happened is he said that. Then when he did the stab, he saw it was red, and
Here's
he's
the
like,
thing. Here's the
"Oh,
thing.
your blood runs red."
I don't think that means anything. The blood running red. Here's the thing. That's information that did not exist until he said it. And I have to believe in the portents of narrative storytelling that you don't throw out stupid information that doesn't mean anything unless it means something.
So
We've
I think we're
never.
gonna see a homunculus down the road, but I don't think she is a homunculus.
I think she's a homunculus. I think. What was it? 8 years ago? Was that our first flashback in the very first episode? I think maybe that woman died.
It's possible.
Well, no, remember they said, I'm going to be the cause of your death. Maybe she's dead. That woman died. This woman is a homunculus. They're not the same person.
I can see it.
And again, the Grail vessel, I think, is his kid. Now, I can see where that one falls apart now that, I thought. But where it falls apart is that if she's designed to protect the Grail vessel, then why did you leave her back in Germany? Yeah. And technically, the Grail vessel needs to be here in Fukuyaki, or whatever the hell this place is called. So, yeah. Unless the Grail vessel is a person, and it's different every time, and that we have to wait for his daughter to be 60 years old, or 60 years later, she'll be the next Grail vessel, and we're going to have her fight in Germany next time.
I'm going to put a crazy theory out there.
Oh, like mine wasn't fucking crazy.
I think in this instance, because the setup is so crazy, the Grail vessel is literally the cup, not a person. Well, it's literally the Grail.
Remember, it's not the Holy Grail.
That's what I mean.
Well, no, I'm saying that you say it's a cup. I'm saying the Holy Grail, you're only thinking it's a cup because the Holy Grail is a cup.
No, I'm not. I'm thinking it because I think on something like this, you're going to get so much theory crafting. What they've explained the Grail does, I think it's an object. I think it's simply an object that does this thing that shows up whenever you win.
I mean, again, he implies that Grail requires a vessel, which means you hold it within something.
Yeah. So if we're going off that logic, then I think it simply shows up in the vessel of your choosing when you win.
Why would it show up in a thing? If the Grail is a cup, why does the Grail need to be in a container when you get it? Why wouldn't it just float down from the heavens as a Grail or whatever?
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. The thing that makes no sense to me from your whole theory is why would it be in a container? Here's your freshly unopened Grail, fresh in package, resale value fully intact.
Because people care, that's why.
No, that's where it falls apart for me.
I get it.
Also, I don't think you would call a package vessel. I think the distinguishing value of calling something a vessel, specifically when it contains an object, is that it has the ability to move.
Yeah, so slight adjust. You have the thing that is the Grail. When you win, you pick a person to consume from it. They can then do the thing. I think the vessel is literally just whomever.
My shot in the dark here. The Grail Vessel will be a person, and you're going to have to kill them to make your wish. Because I feel like we're going to get that narrative irony moment where, okay, I can finally save everyone, but I've got to kill my own daughter, or, something like that. A real Thanos moment.
So, in that case, do you think it could be a case that the only reason that the Grail War continues is because people are refusing to do that?
Or that they keep doing it. Remember, it's 3 families essentially warring against each other. Real Hatfields versus the McCoys here. God damn it, you killed my daughter!
Fair enough.
I don't know. I've never played any of the Fate games, or I don't have any insight into any of it. I'm just trying to, what this guy said in, 2 to 3 seconds of show really kind of repaints a lot of stuff. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a fake out, because he's, doing world building with that sentence.
Fair enough, yeah. I think it's very possible.
Because that would be the worst thing you could do as a writer, is to do world building that's just a red herring. Because then you can't trust anything the author says anymore. Oh yeah, those people down there, they're always casting magic spells to do shit like that. And you find out those people don't fucking exist either. And it's like, oh, damn it, the author, I'm not gonna read this book. Nothing in this book's real.
Yeah, but there is also a very valid point or method within storytelling to have a character who seems like an ally tell you, don't go to that place. They're bad. And you show up, and it's just like a supermarket with a lovely old lady behind the counter, and it's just like this little town, and you're like, what the hell?
No, I don't understand what you're saying, but I'm saying the difference here is between the unreliable narrator, which is what you're going with, and the unreliable author. Which is to say, if the author does multiple unreliable narrators, then it's the author who's unreliable.
I agree with that.
This guy might be an unreliable narrator in that homunculuses aren't real and he has no fucking idea what the Grail Vessel is. Sure, maybe. I would prefer not. But if somebody else fucking does it, then it's the author that's the problem.
Agreed, because then unless it's a story about finding out which narrator is reliable. Agreed.
And I guess one last sentiment for me before I ask what your last thought is that he's the guy with the most information. The guy he's working for and his dad are all part of this whole organizational thing, and they've been setting this up for years. And they were part of the past Grail War. So
I don't think he has the most information.
Of everybody we know, he has the most, I think.
I think he has the most information that isn't correct.
He's got his dad in the church, and the church knows everything because he's got all the rules for the Grail War. He's got the other master magician.
I think the church knows everything, but it's been selective what he's been told. I think he is a pawn.
Oh, he's a pawn. I'm just saying he's an informed pawn.
I don't know, so I think he is a selectively informed pawn.
They don't have to selectively inform him because he has no self-motivation. That's what makes him a great pawn.
I think that's all part of it. I think everything that he has been shown has been done to take away his motivation. I think he has been groomed to be in this role since birth, with him being shown so it's like the idea of teaching someone to only fire one type of gun and tell them that all other guns don't fire correctly. Like, it's not, if you have that much control over the information that you give somebody, even if they're confronted with truth, they go, that's not what I've been told.
Here's the issue in my mind is, one, there are elements of the story that back you up say, can't remember the vampire guy's name, the really old guy who controls
Yeah, I
the
know who you're
bug
talking about.
family. Yeah, who wanted the young girl so that he could raise her for the next, because she would be 60 years old. Remember, every 60 years basically, to fight the next Grail War.
Yeah.
So that's the grooming element. My counter to that was this guy had a family before this, which implies that he wasn't being groomed for it. The only possibility then is that he had the family so that his dad could kill his wife, so that he would then have no motivations anymore after that. But then again, he did that so long before they even recruited him.
Yeah.
Where my other counter is the fact that they've introduced the Gilgamesh narrative, which seems to imply that the narration is going towards incentivizing him to be introspective about what he may or may not want, which then doesn't imply a narrative of discovering that you've been groomed for this, but rather that you were just a boring ass person and now somebody's trying to bring it out of you what you're really about, which is a completely different story.
I agree with that statement, but I think we can have both. I think we can have that the one side has been trying to groom him, and Gilgamesh is like, something's up here. Because Gilgamesh is one of the two people who is charismatic, and I think that's intentional.
Here's the thing. I don't think we can have both. I don't think we can have both. Well, actually, hold on. I was about to say I don't think we can have both because there's only 13 episodes in this show that I saw over here on my little side thing. Sequel, Fate Zero Season 2. So, I don't know. Maybe there's enough episodes.
But yeah, like, I think it's very much possible that Gilgamesh is as much as Gilgamesh has been presented as a quote-unquote antagonist, I think he is ultimately going to be a good influence on him.
Well, antagonist is a hard line to draw considering it depends on what side of the story you're on.
Exactly. That's why it's quote-unquote.
Yeah, no, my blind point was I think that was a very complicated storyline to try and drag out if there was only... oh, sorry, we're on episode 8. I keep thinking we're going up to episode 10 today. That's why I keep thinking we only have 3 episodes left. That's a lot to drag out in 3 episodes when it's not even the main story. So, but in fact, it's 2 seasons, so 24 episodes. You can probably fit that in, no problem.
100%, and you can even have it be at the end of this current run of episodes because they do have access to technology. Servants. You could easily have Gilgamesh discover what happened and be like, interesting, and leave it there.
I don't know, that implies motivation that I would not myself attribute.
It's not the route that I would
Gilgamesh.
go either, but I think there's a possibility there for, because I think Gilgamesh, one of his whole things is just disrupting the status quo to have him be the center of the world.
Well, he wants.
And I think that's
Gilgamesh.
I think that's the one of the ways to get there.
All right. Well, any other thoughts that aren't specifically on this path that we've been on for the last bit?
No.
All right. Well, I guess with that, then we're going to go ahead and wrap up here for this episode. I have been Theta. Once again, this has been Justin. We've been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?